The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Q101, Brian and Kenzie, and Case the producer joins us here as well. As we're just talking, during the songs here about picnic yesterday, and of course the amazingness of the day. Really, just with you guys. I mean, obviously it's a playlist. It's a soundtrack of all the bands there with Incubus, Giovanni and the Hired Guns, Bad Flower, which I was really impressed with them live. I had never seen them before, believe it or not. They've been around a little bit, and I've just never seen them. Beach Weather and Paris Jackson was all a surprise to us because Michael Jackson's daughter performed in a band that kind of sounded like Courtney Love sounding and she looks like a rock star, meaning that, sleeve tatted up, hair, slicked back and long, and she looked cheetah pants.
It's kind of like they used her face to clean something, but like in a hot way. You know what I mean?
Like dirty in a good way?
Yeah, like she even had like the bags in her eyes, but she looked really good.
She did.
So it was people would be like, oh, your son keep you up all night? Like, I would look bad, but she had like the hat, like, I haven't slept. Who knows? Did I just drink all night? We don't know.
Yeah.
Kenzie's right, because we brought her on stage, and so we were next to her minutes before she was performing, and I kind of started to fall in love with her the longer I stood next to her.
Oh, right.
There's just, some people have a certain level of charisma, a certain level of charm, if you will, and I got sucked in. I didn't care if she was going to be a bad singer, a bad performer. I was like, okay.
No, see, this is where you're wrong.
Okay.
She didn't have charisma and charm because she was kind of not nice.
I disagree.
But she had... No, I think it goes into her image. I don't think it was like she's a horrible person.
Yeah.
But she is not back there like, oh my God, how are you? Like, that's not her vibe. She's like, she kind of has like an F-off persona, which I get is very rock star, but it's certainly not charisma. That is not the word.
You know what it is, though? She's mysterious.
Yeah, it's kind of like Prince was like a jerk in a way, right? But it's like, who cares? Like, whatever, he earned the right.
Well, no,
so
you've said this before. No one likes super nice people as your people you idolize in music. It's just kind of like...
I've never said that.
You said that before.
I really like when people are nice.
No,
because I was kind of bummed out yesterday.
No, you said this once before about people, band members and the big music that you love. If they turn out to just be kind of like a guy that would be the guy that, comes in and fixes your computer, you want someone with an image, with a personality, with some edge.
I think that people play characters. I think they commit to characters. I do. I think it's a show. But it still is a show.
Yeah, but I think some people are what they are, too. I know what you're saying.
She just had this energy where I really wanted to talk to her because we were stage announcing her.
Yes.
And I smiled at her a couple times, and she did not smile back. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to go over there. It wasn't like, when you catch eye contact, you both smile, and then you feel like you can. She was like... made sure I didn't feel that way, so I didn't come over there, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
Because you're about to go on stage. She sat on the ground and I think prayed.
She was definitely doing some praying.
And you started taking pictures of her, which I said was super inappropriate. She's praying, so maybe don't do that.
I was just trying to... listen, I'm a journalist. I'm trying to capture moments of people.
Walter Cronkite over here.
Because you just saw her eyes closed and took advantage of her.
I'm Ansel Adams over here.
And I thought she was a little spicy one time because I was not just hanging out on the stage. We were minutes away from stage announcing her. We were supposed to be there, right?
Yep.
And so I'm standing there, and they start wheeling out like the drums and guitars and stuff. So I'm facing that. She was somewhere behind me. And so I scoot over because a massive cart with equipment's coming through, and she must have started walking forward, and she goes, oh, as if I got in her way. And I'm like, well, listen, it wasn't like I wasn't casually walking around. And I go, oh, I'm really sorry. And she said nothing back. And I was like, okay.
This is not the reception me and Case have of the event. I think it was fine. I know you really want to get a picture with her, and she was not taking pictures. Probably because
she requested that. She was like, they will be known.
Probably because she's been getting pictures taken of her for since zero, all the way through.
And she was really good.
She was
I thought
really
her voice
good.
was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I got no problem with the spice. You just got to figure out who's going to be like that so you don't like piss them off. That's all. So she was definitely not somebody who's going to run up and hug you.
No,
like some
she's
artists
not.
are.
No, she's not.
She is not putting out that energy, which again is fine.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to hug her. And so I was like, whoa.
All Kenzie thought about and talked for weeks. He wanted to hug, get a
I wanted to meet
picture.
her so bad, and she did not want to meet me, and I could tell.
And that's too bad. Because
It was
you're a good
bummer.
person. You're a nice person. She would have found some kinship in you like you did with all the listeners.
I was like, I was her biggest advocate for this show.
I know you were.
And I don't think she wanted me to be there. So
I think that's excessive. I think it's very excessive in your own head
and
right now.
okay. Like, again, Prince is my favorite artist, and he probably would have hated me because he's just like, he's pretty hated of most people. So
Yeah.
it's like, I can understand the persona and the rock star and like, especially her life. I'm sure it's been a lot. You gotta know that though. I was vibing it out, and I'm like, okay, this is the energy.
Yeah, that was it. And listen, a lot of artists have that. I like it when artists have some kind of edge and some mysteriousness to them. That's just me.
I wanted to hang out with her, and I was really sad
Yeah,
about
I like
the
when
whole
artists
scenario.
take photos with me. That's actually
I
really
just
cool.
wanted one picture. I was a huge advocate for having her on the show, and I really pushed for her. And then I did her stage announcement, and she wanted me to fall off the stage.
Okay. Again, a little bit excessive perception of what you think she wanted you to do, which was have people stomp on you in the pit.
I read the vibes immediately.
You read the room. Listen, next time she comes back, we'll make it a different environment for you. I'll go talk to her first and clean it up.
It was
yeah,
possibly
you'll be so helpful.
It was possibly the only less than stellar vibe at Picnic though yesterday. The entire day, it was beautiful weather. We ran into people as soon as we parked. People were ready to hang out with us. It's what makes a Q101 event so special is between us, Brian Phillips, Lauren, Dougie, Joey, everybody's out there hanging out with the people. And I just had such a delightful time yesterday.
Delightful.
It was delightful. And
It was very fun.
And it's only going to continue from here. It's Lollapalooza this week. We get a few weeks off, and then it's Riot Fest, and then before you know it, it's Twisted Christmas. This is, as always, the place to be.
You sound like Kenzie. Right? It's going to be Christmas tomorrow.
It's always Christmas.
There is
Almost
a
We
the
get
weekend.
vacation at the end of August, so it's here. I'm very excited.
Thanks to everybody that came out, enjoyed yourselves. It was a wonderful hang. It's Blink 182 on Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Well, we started the petition that Picnic will no longer ever be on a Sunday ever again, and we'll keep you posted on
It
that.
is not fair to the
Yeah.
Q101
Not
staff.
fair to anyone.
Well, like I said, we had listeners checking in at 5 in the morning, truck drivers out there. They were at Picnic all day, and they suck it up and go. So how dare us? How dare us complain when we just BS on microphones about getting up early 3 in the morning after
Why?
Picnic?
I can't also be tired?
You can't. No, you
It's
can't.
not like only one person can be tired.
No, just
We're
one.
all tired. We're
Just-
all upset about it.
You sound pretty awake to me.
I'm upset.
Yeah, my coffee helped out pretty good from
I
Duncan.
did. I got a coffee with 2 espresso shots added. I was really struggling.
Yeah, Lauren's here now.
I need that now.
Of course, from the event yesterday. And now, since you can go later than us, did you end up going to the after parties or where were
no,
you?
I was at least smart enough to not. I was invited onto a yacht
What?
By who?
by my new friends that were in the pit. I forgot their names.
You meet guys in the pit and they
Don't
take you
say
on a
it
boat?
was a couple. It was a couple.
Did you go?
Oh,
Oh, swingers.
And
couple.
they invited Jay and I onto their yacht.
oh, swingers for sure.
Swingers. Did you go?
No, I said I was smart.
Your
for
hair is a
once.
little tangly.
Well, it's just.
You have glitter on your eyes? Yeah, she went. She went on that
You
boat.
smell like Old Spice.
Hear all about Lauren's swinger stories coming up here at 10:05. Call her 312-591-80 if you want to get the truth, because she's clearly not telling me and Kenzie the truth.
I don't have to tell you nothing. You're not my dad.
Would you tell your dad that?
Apparently your daddy. Apparently your daddy was there last night.
Don't call him my daddy. I'm a grown-up. Ew.
Let's see. Let's get one quick takeaway before I talk to Lauren about her show. Double features Mike. Takeaway. Fact. Crystal freckle lungs are caused by aliens, but you can clean those lungs with Paris Jackson's face. I don't know what that means, but go to the podcast and find out. What do you got coming up today, Lauren? You know?
Do I know?
Just walked in here.
What, other than swinging stories?
Yeah, swinging stories.
I have Stain tickets for the show in Tinley Park. Coming
Nice.
At 12:30.
All right, coming up here. Stay here. You miss some more, miss a lot. Go to the podcast, Q101.com.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.